Hello! I am back. And... Sure. What's up, Carson? Good morning. No, it's only like, well, been up for quite a bit, but, some people like to sleep a bit longer. No, I can't battle you over the phone. Now I'm being messaged. But it's a nice message, so... Can't say I'm too mad at it. Wasn't I? Oh, yes. So... I like how normally when I come back I say something like, oh gosh, it has been a while since I've recorded, hasn't it? But, yeah, this time might take the cake. I think it's been about 2.5 weeks since I've recorded anything, period, and I don't even remember what the last thing I recorded. Probably Premiere, which isn't out yet, so I can't say what it is. Nothing happened. What? Oh, I know. I've got it, game. Don't need to worry. I picked up the red skull, if memory serves, and the red skulls seem to indicate, ooh, this part doesn't have poison gas in it. Deadly to spiders like me. Let's see how many people get that reference. I'm guessing not many. Well, in terms of people actually watching this video, I'm guessing probably a couple of you. Can't escape? I'm like 4 levels higher than you. Shut up. I absolutely thank you. Can't escape. So what have I been playing in the meantime? Well, a lot of Killing Floor 2, because I recently got that as like part of a gift sort of thing. I did some work for somebody, and they were basically like, I'll pay you X amount of dollars. And they wanted to pay me over Snapchat, and I was like, how about fuck that, and just buy me a Steam game? And they're like, oh, alright, cool. So they got me Killing Floor 2. And it's as much fun as I thought it would be, and I'm enjoying it very much. I've been playing Pokemon Ultra Moon because I discovered that Litten Shiny form is red on white color palette, and I absolutely needed that, so I bred myself a shiny Litten, and now I have a shiny Incineroar, along with the rest of a team. Let me tell you, there's a bit in that game that's a bit bullshit, though, if you ask me. I know I'm not playing the game right now, but I'm giving you an update, so shut up. It's been a while. I also need to decide which... I think I'll go this room. Sure. I will put the red skull in there. Now then. Captain America villains go nicely into floors. What else have I been playing? Been trying a game called Bounty Train, which I got as a Valentine's Day gift from the lovely Kaida Killer. I gave her Mirkwood Crossing or some such thing, which she didn't record before anyone asks. And it seems as though it's a one-time run-through game. Although she seems to have trouble recording any game that's more than one-time run-through anyway, so don't expect too much. I'm going home for spring break soon. I'll try and light a fire under her in terms of recording things. Because I like seeing those. Gives me a peek into her life, see how she's doing. Meanwhile, I do this because I don't have any friends in Radford, and this is how I stay sane. What else have I been up to? I've been playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth quite a bit, and you may think that sounds stupid, and honestly, I have some choice words about that game. Frankly, still wish there was cursor memory. Now I can't dig my way, I can't run from this particular move, so I'm digging. Well, there you go. Should have just finished him off. Literally no point. We've discussed this. At length, there is no point. I don't want that thing either. Need a water type, I think. Is that what I'm missing? Probably. Got my flying. Got electric. Have ghost. Flying would be nice. By the way, apparently my rampant comments about how water flying, ooh, I just desperately need a Wingull or a Pelipper, has led people to believe that Pelipper is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I have nothing against Pelipper per se, but hardly makes my top 10. Because regarding Digimon Cyber Sleuth, I downloaded it mostly because I was feeling nostalgic. Digimon wasn't a huge part of my childhood or anything. I only watched about 10 episodes of that first season. And I remember liking Punch Cactus. It was a cactus with boxing gloves, and I was like, that's my kind of thing. And apparently in Digimon Cyber Sleuth, one of your starter Digimon can be the thing that grows up into Punch Cactus. And it was on sale for like $15 on the PlayStation Store, so I was like, fuck it, why not? It's like a 2 gig game total. It was pretty impressive, actually. But, well, originally it was a Vita game, I suppose. It's a bit like, imagine Persona in the day-to-day life if you took out, like, all of the, ooh, we need to go and talk to this people to build a friendship mechanic. It's mostly a lot of wandering around Japan talking to people. And the weird part is, and I say weird, it's actually incredibly annoying, like, 70 to 80% of the game is running around in Japan talking to people, and the story is one of the most boring things in the entire world. I can't stand it. However, the other 20 to 30% of the game is running around into the digital world with your Digimon, raising them on farms, evolving them, making them more powerful, and getting in fights. And that part of the game is fucking sweet. I love that part of the game. It's a bit like Monster Rancher if you're able to take your monsters out and beat each other up. It's very fun. But huge portion of the game, incredibly, incredibly boring. It's very confusing. I just want to play the nice fun game where I run around with my Digimon kicking ass and taking names. Digimon Cyber Sleuth has different ideas, where it apparently wants me to play the, ooh, let's talk to everybody, very slowly and boringly simulator. I'm in a bit of a pickle, aren't I? Paralyzed, fainted. I do have a revive, I might as well use it. Yes, yes. Don't really have anything to heal the paralysis. Oh well. It'd be easier if I could run from you people. Like, consistently. I'd also be really annoyed if I fainted in this part of the game. Because I think old what's-her-name is, the next Healy part. Or the last Healy part. Nancy or something. The woman in the log cabin, you know what I mean. How much point I'm noticing if I can just... whatever. What are you? A great ball. Shame I'm not catching anything. Can't think why I would. And other people have addressed this on the Reddit, too, for this game. Which, first of all, that guy was kind of not the most helpful when, I mentioned I can't read the ghost dialogue, and oh, by the way, that's really an issue in the Tower of Mulmer, or whatever it is. And, yeah, he's telling you, ooh, you need to do this puzzle thing. What was the point of that? I mean, that was great and all, I guess, but, I really think, a better use of my time than, walking around to open up that path. I suppose now I can move some skulls around. Yeah, other people have addressed basically what I'm saying, which is, the team cap and the level cap are alright ideas, but, with all the random encounters, it's really... Oh, actually, I can't do that yet. I need to plop you down right there. It's a nice idea, but executed poorly when, you take into account that, you know, the encounters are entirely meaningless. You could catch Pokemon, but they don't enter your party, so it's a bit of a pointless gesture. And you can't level up anymore, so fighting them is entirely meaningless. Therefore, any sort of need to train has gone out the window. Need to fight them, I'm sorry, has gone out the window. They're as high as they're going to get, and there's no point in catching them. They can't enter your party. Oh, god damn it. Get out of here, please. Ugh. I would also like to address that this part is particularly ass. You want to have all the encounters you want, okay, fine, it's annoying, but if I can run away, no big deal, right? Well then let me run away. This isn't complicated, you see. Yeah, someone was also apparently having trouble with, getting that skull because he couldn't get the statues to, stay on the platforms. Someone had to explain to them you need to beat them in combat, and then they stop moving. Which I thought was pretty self-explanatory, but hey, what do I know? Come this way. Open that gate up. Okay. Sort of thought you would open the other gate. Yes, come to me. Ah, for God's sakes. Vikavolt. That's not what you are, you're a Joltik. As I said, I've been playing Sun and Moon. Oh, for God's sakes. That wasn't very powerful. Oh no, because cursor memory isn't a thing? Who knows, maybe it'll kill it in one hit, that might be nice. Nope. Ah, for God's sakes. Well, at least I'll get some experience from this. Oh, wait! No, I don't! That's a foolish thing to think. Why would you ever think that? You some kind of fool? No, no, come with me. Over here! God, some people just can't tell them things these days. Thank you! This way. That way works too, I guess. Yes? Very good, thank you. Not you. You come with me, both of you. Down we go. There we go. Off. Yes, yes. Yes, if there were an item that meant I could run away successfully every time. That's an item you need in the game. Auto-successful run away. No, what are you doing up there? You... Thank you. Yes, yes, come with me. Down here. Very good. I mean, you can go that way, but I'm curious as to what you think you're going to accomplish. Fight me. You enraged automaton. Go, let's. Any rock ghost. It's going to make fighting rather pointless, isn't it? Suppose I'll dig. I think it is rock ghost. Oh, that's... I was gonna say it's all she wrote for Strikes Joe. Strikes Joe's hanging in there, though. Oh, figs. That is all she wrote for Strikes Joe. Right, Sandy, get out there. It'd be very nice if you weren't... I don't even know what I picked. Needle arm, hopefully. Thank you. Yamask? Yes, I will change Pokemon. Because I believe that is a bug type. No, it is not. I was thinking of Yanma. Hair cutter then? It's alright, but oh, I didn't need this. I swear. Well, it's dead now. That's what's important. I'm probably going to fail this dungeon. What? I beat you in combat! That's not how this works. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This hack has kind of pissed me off, and its creator have kind of annoyed me a bit too. So, if beating them in combat doesn't work... oh no, the game's unwinnable. Whatever will I do? Guess I'll have to just end this right now. Send out something. Send out. Play a different game. With less problems. The one Nathan keeps recommending, which he's told me is regarded as one of the best in the hack community, which, if you ask me... Oh, now he stops! Ugh. No, he doesn't. What, do I have to beat them both, like, within a couple seconds of each other? Because that is stupid. That is mind-numbingly stupid, but whatever. You know what? Get us out of here. Yes. And if it wouldn't be too much trouble, is it possible to return me even further out of here? Didn't think so. Imagine just losing would be smarter. Might as well go and heal, right? Who knows? Maybe progress is saved in the dungeon. I can just come back here. Go to town. Oh, God. It's also now hot in my apartment. I'm turning on the fan. I don't care what any of you say. There. You can probably hear my fan, but I don't care. Problems that would be solved with, like... There's at least 5 different solutions. Would you just kill him? Her? There's got to be 5 different solutions for these problems that have been brought up. Yes. Sure. Yes. Confuse Gertrude so that she can damage herself along with the burn. But yes, Nathan's recommended, dear sweet innocent Nathan, he's recommended what I'm told by him is one of the most, as I said, highly rated, of course he did, highly rated, Pokemon hacks. And, yes, that's not really the point of the series. I was sort of hoping to find, well, I guess, in general, I wanted to look at hacks, period, but, yeah. Sort of the larger point was, look at some hacks that, are worth a chuckle, you know? Like, oh, haha, look at how quaint this hack is. And I think I sort of accomplished that with Grand Day Out. That cost me $4,000. I think I sort of accomplished that with, Grand Day Out. Snakewood was just an exercise in frustration, and, I believe entirely Noki's fault. This has been mildly annoying, but again, Phallus said it's the writing that takes itself seriously, it's worse than anything else, which again, I didn't think it was that bad. The guy's trying to tell a story. Yeah, alright, it's not the greatest story in the world, but, it's decent. I know who the characters are. I understand the, situation we currently find ourselves in. To a degree, I can relate to these characters, you know? The bad guy's motivations are clear, he's not... And again, this might be because I'm simply coming off of Snakewood, but, you know, this... I think it's a perfectly alright story. Nothing great, nothing wrong with it either. Ooh, it takes itself too seriously. Maybe the man was just passionate about writing. Don't get me wrong, I like a little bit of self-aware, nodding, intentionally camp stuff as much as the next guy, but, you know, if the guy put passion into this writing, yeah, alright, I've seen better, it's not great, but it's hardly, ooh, let's make fun of the man, he's taking himself so seriously, and look at this hack job. Which is what I was told going into this, and, as a result, I was thoroughly disappointed, since this hack is, writing-wise, perfectly alright. No, I don't want that. I wanted the... Right, the bazaar, not the inn. It's my bad. Yeah. But then again, it's Foul's opinion, and he likes playing sharpshooter in Killing Floor 2, so he also attacks people in Overwatch when we're skirmishing and waiting for a game proper to start, which is not at all appropriate, so really I should stop listening to that man and his suggestions. He doesn't like Okage and thinks Vermintide is the game to play. Well, maybe he does or maybe he doesn't. I haven't talked to him since he played the beta, which he got me a key for, and I am grateful for it, but it's also a 20 gig game that I won't actually own and would take me like 3 days to install, so I'm not actually going through that on my crappy internet. No, I don't want Pokeballs. Need healing items. Stocked up on antidotes, and turns out what I need is mostly potions and paralyze heals. So, how about you give me like, call it 6. A nice even 6. And super potions. Why don't you give me, how many can I have, period? 54? That seems like a bit much. How about 30? 30 seems a bit more reasonable. And I did buy paralyze heals, right? Yeah, in bag 6, okay. And... ooh, a burn heal, yeah. That, also a good investment. I'll only get 5 of those, though. Couple revives couldn't hurt. I'll get 3 total. Cool, leaving me with a nice 7k. I've had more, I've had less. But yes, now that we're properly stocked, let's try this dungeon again. And I still say, I might cut out my, getting those 2 automatons to, stand on the switches at roughly the same time, because that's a bit of an ass, guy. Once I beat them, they should stop moving, period. Not this, ooh, quick, let's reactivate them. I now sort of understand that one guy in Reddit being like, I can't seem to get the automatons to stop. Who knows, maybe I have to be on the correct switch. Which, I was gonna say, wait, how did I get out of here? And then I remembered, oh yes, I KO'd myself deliberately. Maybe they have to be on the correct switch, which again is a bit of a flaw in your design, I think. More than anything else. Who's the fastest? Let me check this. Because you're going to be up front so I can run away from as many people as I can. Speed. 35, 52, 50. Yeah, okay. Sandy, you're up front. Strikes Joe's not the fastest bugger, is he? This is the way out, I think. Yes. Sagaxis Forest. Oh, God. Suddenly have a headache. Perhaps I should get some Advil later. There's always a curious moment for me when I have to go and get Advil. On the one hand, it's very easy to just walk up to the corner store and pick up a bottle of Advil. But those bottles are very tiny and expensive because A, they're on their name brand, and B, the corner store is like the only corner store nearby, like within walking distance of my place, that sells that sort of thing, so they know they can gouge you on prices, normally. Alternatively, I could, it's a bit cool out, I suppose. I could throw on a light jacket and, make my way up to an actual proper store, where it will be slightly cheaper but more time-consuming. I'll also probably get a bigger bottle. I think I'll do that. I haven't had a good walk in a while, and I've been eating a bit more than I'd like. Nice walk will do me some good. Ha ha ha. Chuckle chuckle. Of course, that'll be in a bit. God, anything to avoid recording, huh? I probably am going to cut out, getting the stupid statues onto their damn switches. Meanwhile, I need to figure out what I'm going to record after Miles Edgeworth is done. Because, well, I guess I need to figure out Okage as well. Because Okage I can burn through relatively quickly. I'm 100%ing the game, by which I mean all the achievements. But, that's still not going to take terribly long. Xenoblades is going to be going up until I die, probably. What else is going up? Some other very kind of big game thing. Oh, hell. Red Strings Club I finished a while back, but it still needs to go up. Oh, yes, that's it. So, Okage I need to find eventually, but, yeah, Xenoblades is going to be up forever. Red Strings Club I already finished, but it needs to be uploaded, and I've got a game prepped and ready to replace that one. That was the schmeh I mentioned earlier, but can't talk about in detail. I can give you a hint, though. The hint is apparently my mother's going to text me. Let's see what she has to say. Scabba-da-ba. Wap-bap-babbity-babbity-ba. Yap-ba-dabba-dabba-da. What the? Oh, Shakespearean insults. You know, I've never been a fan of those. Because, yeah, they sound proper and all, but, oh god, have I not fought him? I thought we did fight you. Well, he's going to beat my ass, isn't he? How embarrassing. Yes, yes, swipe with your fury. God, I can't remember what I was talking about. Yes, I was gonna give you a hint. On my next game, which, thinking about it, let's just say it is massive. That is your hint. The game is massive. I'm not a fan of this, not dying ferret. Yes, I suppose I will change Pokemon. Sorry, my mother is still texting at me. This was a mistake. In case you can't tell, I was clearly checking my phone. And, didn't realize he was sending out, I think, Rock Bird? Well, this is fun. Yep. Well, at least you don't have to see me. You can see me fail in style, you know? You don't have to watch me walk all the way back to the damn dungeon and be like, well, I guess this is it. Now go away or I shall taunt you a second time. As I said, I've never been a fan of the Shakespearean insults. They sound nice and fancy and all, but there's something satisfying about A, creating your own insult, and B, there's a simple elegance to fuck you, you know? Like, oh god, just fuck you. Like, I could waste time sounding fancy and Shakespearean. There you go. Please kill me, god. I've been waiting for that particular move. You've been wasting my time, good sir. Something just so earnest about fuck you, you know? It's like, yes, I could waste time coming up with something creative, but the person I'm insulting generally doesn't merit that level of effort. So, fuck you. Just fuck you. And yes, I was saying that to that particular trainer on purpose. Thanks a bunch, Holly. That's her name, Holly. Well, that's going to be it for me in this episode. I'm probably going to record one more, then take a nice walk up to get some headache medicine. So I can say I've done something productive today. I recorded, which is more than I've done in the last week or two. So, thanks so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later, shooting O'Shares, and see you around Ass Clowns.